Progress comes to a world of magic as science and the arcane combine to make marvels. Meet steampunk inventors and orc mystics at the Volsung Hub on beastsofwar.com. It's time for 28mm World War II action. Will you recreate history or reshape it your way? On the Bolt Action Hub at beastsofwar.com.
Hi guys, welcome back to Conquering Kings of War. Right, today we're having a look at the playstyle of the Orc Faction.
Yeah.
Now, we've discussed this at length off camera, so Rich, I'm going to hand it over to you. You know these guys better than me. How do you play Orcs?
They're the glass hammer.
Okay.
You get it straight in and you smash.
Right.
You don't play defence. If you want an army that is just pure attack,
Right.
Orcs.
So basically you want to be constantly moving up the field, constantly getting engaged before anyone can pick you off.
Yeah, their army special rule is tribal strength, so unless otherwise specified, they all have crushing strength 1.
Okay, that's...
Which will then add to any unit entries for crushing strength.
Okay, so if you already have crushing strength on here, you get an extra one?
Yep.
Okay, well, on the table you've got a regiment sitting there. We're going to say those are axe for the purposes of this first bit. So let's say they charged the lovely Elohai that are sitting there that would probably normally cause them a lot of issues.
Yeah,
so let's say they've got lucky, they've got the charge on the Elohai. We now have an axe regiment in combat with 12 attacks.
Yeah, so your axe units are probably the only really defensive unit. They've got axe, shield, they've got the highest defense of all the sort of infantry.
Yeah, well, it's a 5+ for them to get damage back.
Yeah.
But I assume these are the bog standard guys. You're going to want these in the centre.
So these are going to be sort of main troops, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
They're hitting on 4s.
Okay.
And the regiment has, if I remember, 12 attacks.
Yep. So 12 on 4s and needing 5s to damage.
So 4s.
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 12's not bad.
Yeah, that's all right. Now, obviously, normally, I would need 5s because they have the army special rule.
Yeah, crushing strength 1. 4s.
Which in my case is lucky.
Armstrong rolling.
Oh, look at that.
Armstrong rolling. Nothing. Once more, please.
Let's do that again. Let's see if we can get
let's say that was a practice
That's
roll.
better.
There we go. So that would be 4 damage straight into the Elohai.
And that's your... There's nothing really special about that particular unit. It's there. Well, it's what I would use as my chunky core.
Means that now you're looking for 8 on that nerve test to rout them after the first smack. So it's a solid unit.
Yeah.
You know, it's a solid, good hard hit from a unit.
Yeah.
Right, let's move along and say it was...
Same situation.
Same situation. Let's say instead of being axe, they're great axe.
Okay.
So these are the guys with the big two-handed weapons, no shields, so that defense is going down to a 4+.
Yep.
I can live with that for most units. Having a 4+ on your defense is not bad. The change is their melee is now a 3+, and they're still getting 12 attacks.
Yep. And they have crushing strength 2.
Which becomes crushing strength 3.
Which now is where you start to get the pain if you're getting on the receiving end.
Yeah, well, 3's to hit. Not bad.
Certainly not too shabby.
Out of 12, that's 9 hits. And now, my 5 goes to a 2.
Ooh. That's 8.
Ouch.
We can live with that.
So that's suddenly 6 on 2 dice to try and rout.
Yeah. No, I did roll 1 too many there. That was naughty of me.
No, I will forgive you that, but that's really painful.
So what was that to rout?
That was a 6. They rout. So those are pretty damn beefy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a heavy infantry they're up against.
Yeah. Now, obviously, they've got a slightly lower defence, so you need to use them a bit more tactically than you would.
I don't know, that 4-up's still not bad. If you're facing other stuff with crushing strength, then it starts to worry you.
They're movement 5, pretty much across the board. So
yeah, they are.
They're advancing 5.
Yeah.
They're marching 10.
Yeah, and charging. Yeah.
Now, my favourite unit is what we're going to do next.
So next up, let's say we have the Regiment of Morax, because that's the other basic troops.
One thing I want to do with the Morax is because as a regiment, you get more. They're a bit more survivable for their nerve.
Right.
But attacks, you don't get many more.
Okay.
But you don't need many more because for just 10,
yeah,
I'll just move that out of the way.
Okay. So we're switching down to a troop. This is an interesting idea.
Okay, so there's only 10 of them.
Yeah.
And these are my favourite, I think would be...
Let's shift them back a little bit just so we can see them a little better.
Yeah. My favourite sort of supporting unit for the Orcs.
Yeah.
Off that one unit of 10, there's 20 attacks going in there.
Yeah.
With crushing strength 1.
Okay, so I need to give you another
5 dice.
5 dice.
And they're hitting on 3s, like the Great Axe.
Yeah. But they don't have crushing strength. Well, they do because of the army
Crushing
special
strength
rule.
1.
So, yeah, 20 attacks. This is hopefully going to be a lot. Ooh, hello. That's quite damned good.
That's very nice.
You've stolen my dice mojo.
Yes.
Alright, so crushing strength 1 means it's 4s to wound.
4s to cause damage.
And yikes. Ouch.
So that's pretty respectable.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. And the Aloha, you're now needing 4 on 2 dice. That's a given.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are a glass hammer, like you said.
But like they have the lower defense.
Yeah.
Whereas dwarves, for example, got very, very high armor.
Yeah.
These guys, very low armor. If you spend too long getting into combat,
yeah,
it's one of the armies I think where shooting can really make an effect. 'Cause it can really
whittle you down before you get there. Right. Well, you're going for a trip with these. I assume these are not center line.
I wouldn't use them as centre line. You can have them as regiments. I would use them in support of, say, a regiment of Great Axe or a regiment of Axe.
Okay.
So I'd have them on the flank of that unit.
Yeah.
So you can get those double charges in.
Yeah. Okay.
You really use them in combination. So that way you are literally, if that was a larger regiment, I would have a big unit going in the front, the more Axe going in the flank.
Yeah.
You're increasing your chances of popping that unit in one turn.
Yeah. Well,
move on.
That 20 suddenly jumps to 40 for 10 guys. You know, that is just them going berserker rage straight ahead, munch, munch, munch. That's scary. Right, I see you've got a Crudger there who's mounted on a
He's just mounted
gore.
just mounted on a gore.
Yeah.
I mean, this particular model is actually the unit champion from the Gore Riders, but we'll use him as a Crudger here.
Yeah, okay.
So he's on movement 8.
Yep.
5 attacks.
Yep.
So again, he's... Like
and 3s to hit.
3s to hit. Like all the heroes, he's there to support.
Yeah.
Especially in that sort of formation.
Yeah.
But you can do some really nasty things with him.
Yeah, well, you've got some of the special stuff, because he's on that crushing strength 3. He's individual, but he's inspiring, which is always useful.
Yeah. So this is why you don't want to get him out there, because he could still get crushed, and that inspiring is really, really critical. But if you get him on a slasher...
Yes.
Which we don't have a model for, but...
Yeah. I would say.
The slasher... Think a big beast. You can make it a winged slasher.
Yeah. So suddenly it goes to movement 7 for just a normal slasher, 3s to hit. I think it's 5s to damage and 10 attacks.
Yeah, and he loses the individual rule.
Yep.
So you're getting flanks, you're getting rears.
Yep.
Flying, he's movement 10.
Yeah. Flying movement 10 can ignore terrain, so he can ignore a river or walls, even our unit to jump across, do the turn. And we saw earlier in the series how devastating a rear charge can be from a flying unit. And with this guy having 10 base, you know, that's disgusting. I mean, like the Aloha are 9 attacks.
A Crudger on a wing slash is a great war machine hunter.
Yeah. Great hero hunter.
And rear flank supports.
Yeah, it's basically send him out, get him into the rear lines, and just cause absolute mayhem.
Yeah.
Right, the other unit we have is the Gore Riders.
That's Gore Riders, yeah, we'll just take that one off.
Yeah, so the Gore Riders themselves are boar cavalry. Yeah. Simply put.
These are the cavalry.
Yeah.
For the Orcs.
So let's put the Aloha up and into them as well.
So, I mean, they've got, again, movement range.
Yep,
8, so that's a 16-inch charge.
Yep, they've got the 8 attacks, which is always nice. Or no, that's a troop. That's a troop you have there.
Yeah, I know. If you want, I can put another 5 in, make it a regiment.
Nah, that's okay. We'll stick with the troop for now, because it's something we've discussed a few times. Is sometimes it's better just to have 2 troops of cavalry, because then you're so much more flexible and you're dividing up where you can go firefighting on the board to actually deal damage and annoy people. Yeah. So let's say it's a troop. They have 8 attacks base.
Yep.
And they are on 3s to hit. So let's just see what that does straight into the Aloha.
Now they've got Thunderous Charge 1.
Yep. So let's say they got the charge, so that gives them Crushing Strength 2.
Yep.
Ooh. That's all but 1.
All but 1.
Yep, because it's 3s to hit.
Yep. The Elo high again with a nice high armor of 5 goes to 3s.
Yep. So suddenly that hurts.
Yep.
That's 4 off them, means you're on 10, so it's got a chance to send them running.
And the Orcs, although they are a glass hammer, you can really theme it. If you want to have lots of cavalry, you can take regiments of these with troops of support. They've got chariots. And the chariots come in regiments 3 or a horde.
You can horde and chariot.
Six chariots. I mean, it's a big base.
It's a big base, but that is probably going to be really, really painful.
Yes.
Right, I want to know how to deal with these. So, guys, myself and Rich are going to move across to Backstage on beastsofwar.com and have a chat about some of the counter tactics you can use against the Orc hordes. You say they're a glass hammer?
Yes.
I'm going to use my dwarfs and see what I can do against them, because I've got a nice collection gathering up here. Guys, come across and join us. Drop us a comment below. Tell us what you think. We'll see you across.
Match-up is taking a massive advantage away from me.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you're cancelling any Crushing Strength, or no, Thunderous Charge they still get the Crushing Strength, their Army Special rule, but yeah, I suppose, and then the Bullwalkers are Defense 5 to start, so that's not bad. If, say, what do the Gore Riders have for actually Crushing Strength? Well, they have Thunderous Charge 1.
They get their Crushing Strength, so normally it's Crushing Strength 2 when they've got that charge in, it's taking it down to 1.
Yeah, and the Bullwalkers are...
Humanity has been driven from Earth, but now it's time to take it back. Join the Reconquest and fight the Scourge on the Drop Zone Commander Hub at beastsofwar.com. Keep your blaster handy, the West is a dangerous place. Fight to survive as men turn to monsters and the dead rise on the Wild West Exodus Hub at beastsofwar.com.